Hey, it's Mark at the Safe House. Wanted to do a review on a really nice trailer that Wallace Trailers out in Burns, Tennessee, loaned to me to use, and I wanted to do a little review on it. And it's a trailer that I haven't used before. We use a lot of air tow trailers, and I've got, I think, 6 of them. And they wanted me to try this out and give them a review about it. And I used this to deliver a big old vault door yesterday, and went almost 600 miles yesterday pulling this thing. And the thing I noticed about this is it pulls really smooth, it tracks really well, and I drove it a little faster than I normally drive just to see how it pulled, and it pulled really well. Didn't seem to sway and stuff like a lot of other trailers like this that are real big. And I pulled them with my Ford F-350. But so this is an ANTS trailer system, advanced nimble trailer system, and it's their 20XE. So on the inside of this thing, which we'll show right over here, so this is 6.5 feet wide and 18 feet up to the cone, and got a lot of room in it. It's a little narrow for what I use stuff for, but it worked well for the vault door that I delivered. But we'll look at a few of the features of this trailer. One thing, we'll look at the inside first, and then we'll go around it. But if you look how they double up the supports and the D-rings, it's really heavy duty, and the floor is good and heavy duty. Of course, the spare tire. Up front, you've got your, and I'll walk out here so it doesn't echo, but you've got your hydraulic system for this, which I'll show you in just a minute, and the battery compartment's tucked away up there nice and neat. But it's got the little E-track, and they have them vertical versus horizontal. I would suggest doing them horizontal myself. And then you've got your controller right here, which we'll look and see. But this particular one has barn doors on it to when it to load and unload. I'm kind of a roll-up door fan. But overall, nice trailer. Plenty of lights on the back, good and bright. Check those out. Also, so let's see how this trailer operates. So if you come over here. So the way this operates is these pistons that we'll raise the trailer up and see how these operate. But if you see how they pivot right here, as it raises the trailer up. So you're going to raise it all the way up like that. And then you take this lock, slide it down like that, and that locks it in, and you lower it. And if you watch, the piston comes down, it locks the trailer in like that. So that's how it rides down the road. But if you look, it's pretty heavy duty, the supports on it and everything. And like I said, the trailer tracks really well. So we're going to do the reverse of what we just did to unlock it. Right. Well, we raise it up, and you can see how the trailer kind of pivots on this stuff. Pull it out like that. And of course you lower it back down. But as you can see, you can adjust the height when you unload this. When you unload the trailer. If I can get this cord out of the way here. But you lower it down. And this is why I don't like barn doors on stuff like this. You got to be really careful that these don't catch like that. See how you got to make sure that these are either back all the way like this and locked like that. So you got to be really careful that these doors are back, because if you let it down, it'll pop those doors. But you let it down, and of course, load your stuff. Now, on some of the other hydraulic trailers you see how this trailer kind of is going to be at an angle when you load it. If you're loading something heavy, you're rolling it in there, that's going to be a little problem. But it's overcomable. Is that the word? Well, you can overcome that. There we go. But some of the other trailers, I've used come down flat totally, where this one's slanted a little bit. And some of it has to do with how I have it hooked up with my truck, but I've got the typical ball situated, and that's generally how it's going to work. But if you look overall, this trailer is really nice. Let's walk up front real quick and look at the front of the trailer. And once again, a little shout out again, Wallace Trailers, best trailer guys in the Middle Tennessee area. But if you look at this, good and heavy duty construction, comes with a really solid jack. Of course, your typical setup with your larger ball safety chains, and then they've got a battery charge receptacle here you can charge your battery with, and then you turn the system on and off, the power on and off, and also it's got the little battery plus right there, and then all your connections. So good clean trailer. Like I said, I pulled this thing on a trip yesterday, about almost 600 miles. Didn't have any trouble with it. The load I put on is pretty heavy. It really pulled well. So this is the ANTS 20XE trailer. If you have a question about this trailer, call Wallace Trailers. Of course, if you have a question about a safe, vault door, something like that, call the Safe House or go to thesafehouse.com. But give William Wallace a call at Wallace Trailers if you have any questions about this or any other trailers.